Hello, and welcome to Rita's Roost, or welcome to the hen house. I'm going to make some brownies right now. I've had this recipe, and I've not ever made it, but I've hung on to it for 30, 40 years. But now we're going to make it, and we're going to make it for Thomas. My youngest grandson has been asking, every time he'd come over here, he would ask to make brownies. And I just didn't ever, the two other his older brothers would kind of always get more attention because Thomas was the baby boy. And so, but today these are just going to be just for Thomas. So let's just see. Chocolate pecan brownies. In a small mixing bowl, we're going to put 3/4 of a cup of flour and 1/4 of a teaspoon of baking soda. And we're just going to mix that up. There's our flour and our baking soda. And let's see what we're going to do next. Saucepan. I'm not ready. Let me get a little saucepan. Got to be the right one that'll work on the induction burner. I got me a saucepan. I almost want to just start over on this video, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to keep going. Sugar and butter and water. Alright, I have 1/3 of a cup of butter or margarine. I'm going to turn that on so that'll start melting. I've used this induction burner in some of my videos, and not all of my pots work on it, so I have to, there's only 2 or 3 that will, and the cast iron will. And we're going to add sugar. We're going to add 3/4 of a cup of sugar. Let me get that little bit around the bottom of the pan. Now we're going to add the sugar and 2 tablespoons full of water. And then we're going to bring it to a boil. I need Thomas over here to help me, but he's still in school. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll be greasing the pan, the bowl. It wants to come for a 9-inch, and I've got these 2 out. This one's 8, but it goes inside the other one, so we'll use the bigger one. Give me a piece of a paper towel so I can grease it. Now, got that greased. I'm going to set it right there out of the way. It's not boiling yet. It's getting there. Remove immediately from heat. Get me a little board here to set it on. This is a little different than some of my other brownie recipes. That's the reason I wanted to try it. And then we're gonna add a cup of chocolate chips. It's boiling, so I'm going to take that off. I'm going to turn that off. Now I'm going to add the chocolate chips. And a teaspoon of vanilla. And the chips are melting. Now I want this to cool it completely before we add our other ingredients. Let's see. Since this is the first time I'm making this, I'm kind of playing it by ear. You ever play things by ear? Had this glass bowl, but I think I'm going to use this little stainless steel bowl. That way I won't have to worry about breaking anything. Oh, the induction burner went off. I'm going to put it in there to cool it. Get all the good stuff. Alright, I've got to cool it completely before I can finish these. So that's going to slow me down. I bet if I started it would cool down quicker. I'll be back. This may take a little while. I may set it in the refrigerator or someplace so it'll cool quicker. I'll be back. I'm back. I put this in the freezer for a while. And so it's pretty cool now. But I kind of think I know why they wanted it cool down. Because we're going to put the eggs in there. We're going to add 2 eggs. And we don't want to put them eggs in there on something hot and have cooked eggs. Add eggs 1 at a time. Okay. There's 1 egg. There's 2 eggs. That was 1 at a time, wasn't it? I'm going to use this bigger spoon now. Put my fist around it and get it all stirred in there good. I really think these are going to be good. Now we're going to add our flour mixture. We're going to gradually add it. We won't add it all at the same time. Put a little bit and then I'll put a little bit more. That's stirred. Let's add a little bit more of it. Well, let's just put it all. I heard Terry come back in downstairs. I told him he was going to leave for a few minutes and then come back. Because I told him it wouldn't take long to get it in the oven. And then he could come back in. And then I had that hot stuff I had to cool. So that slowed me up. And he's come back before I was ready for him to get here. Alright, there's that. We're going to add is this a half a cup? A half a cup of pecans. And the rest of these chocolate chips. Fold them in there. And that looks like a good batter. Let me scoop some of this stuff out of the way here. Get our I may go back to this little spatula now. Got it all in there. Get it all off the spoons. Into the oven for 30 to 35 minutes. Here we go. Well, the brownies are out of the oven. They really do look good. I'm going to cut them. I'll probably ought to let them cool just a few minutes. But I've got to get this done so I can get them delivered. Then I've got to milk my cow. There's chores to do. Well, they're kind of... The first one's not going to come out good. I better let them cool just a little bit longer. Well, they sure do look good. Let me get a fork. I know they're for Thomas, and he can't eat them all, so Grandma or Mimi's going to get one bite. Just blow on it because it's hot. I knew I held on to this recipe for a lot of years because I knew it sounded like it'd be good. Chocolate pecan brownies. And got some milk to go with them. One more bite. You know what piece I like the best? I like the corner pieces. I like the edge. I like the crusty edge on things, especially on brownies. I'm going to finish that. But I'm going to share this recipe with you because it's good. I love y'all. Bye.